Hi guys, so today I wanted to come in to talk to you guys about this Gemini new moon, and we have an eclipse today. Yay! I don't know if you guys have been feeling as like clouded and like scatterbrained as I have, but no worries, we are coming out of this pretty soon here. And let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I'm going to be referring to my right side so I can, look at my notes. So Gemini new moon. First of all, let's talk about what a new moon is. So the new moon is the point in the moon cycle where things kind of start over. That's where the cycle begins again. So this is a really good time to set your intentions because this is going to be your building block point. This is going to be like your foundation for the next few weeks to come. So this is a great time to start any new projects that you're looking into. This is a great time to set new goals and new intentions. This is the new time in the lunar cycle. So you want to make sure that you really take advantage of where we are right now. We have this new moon in the sign of Gemini, and as previously stated in my last video, Gemini is normally a sign of great communication. It is ruled by Mercury. However, Mercury is in retrograde. Like I said before, don't text that person of the past. It doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It can be an ex that, an ex-friend or an associate or somebody that you really thought you closed that cycle out with, but for some reason they're trying to show face again and bring themselves back. Don't do it. So moving on to the eclipse just kind of heightens the energy that we're going to be feeling right now. This means that the sun is actually going to be covered up by the moon, the sun's center. So it's going to give like a ring of fire around the moon, creating that eclipse. This is going to heighten our communication. It's going to heighten the way we think. And because Mercury is in retrograde, it's also going to really heighten that cloudiness and heighten that difficulty in communication and how we make decisions. As previously stated, just because you texted a certain way, just because you emailed it a certain way, does not mean that that's how it was received. Be very, very mindful and very, very careful with how you are presenting yourself via language. So not only is your words and the way you speak going to be, a little off center, your judgment may be a little, off. So things like accidents, things like sending a message to the wrong person, all those things are very, very much so heightened and possible right now. So you really want to be careful. As always, everybody be safe out there. We don't want anybody, in a rush or in a hurry. This is not the time for that. This is the time to take a moment and be at peace. So slow down when you're driving, slow down when you're talking, slow down your thought process, go get a cup of tea and sit down and really think things through before you make a decision. Obviously, Mercury retrogrades happen often. This is not the time to just, sit in the corner and cry and wait for it to go away. No, you keep living your life. Just be a little more mindful. Maybe take a second look, or even if you're signing a new contract, maybe have somebody else take a look at it just to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be for you. There is increased confusion and increased inability to talk. So really, really want to be mindful in that. So just to give you a little other insight of different planetary alignments, the sign of the planet of Venus is actually in Cancer, and then it moves into the lovely sign of Leo on the 26th of this month. This month is a great month for love. Cancer is the mother of the chart, and Leo is the performer, the kings and queens of the chart. So in the beginning of the month, the love and your love language and the way you show love, maybe. So your love is going to go from being something that's very calm and very nurturing to maybe something towards the end of the month that's a little more bold and a little more outspoken, like a Leo is. So don't be alarmed, embrace it, lean into it. Mercury goes retro the second to last week of the month. I think it's right around the 23rd-ish. Mercury goes direct. Now remember, even though Mercury is going direct, we got to give it a second to wake all the way up. So your speech and your communication still may be a little swayed, but hope is on the way, dear. Pay attention to what grounds you at this time. I think a great manifestation tool is the And So It Is manifestation journal. I created this in partner with POM Consulting, Peace of Mind Consulting, and we really wanted to give our readers and our followers just something to kind of guide along with us. It has some really great quotes. I just opened up to one that says stand still. And what this does is it's a guided gratitude and manifestation journal. So I will be using this today. Instead of, writing in a traditional journal, I will probably be using my And So It Is manifestation journal, just to kind of remind myself of what I'm appreciative for and what grounds me, what really centers me. That's a part of self-care for me. That's what I like to do on these new moon and full moon cycles. Be sure to comment below, message me what you guys are going to be manifesting and what you guys are going to be reminding yourselves with to stay grounded. As always, if you would like me to take a look at your birth chart, feel free to send me a message. I can definitely do that, and I'll, discuss with you how we can go about doing that. If you have any questions, I'm always open. And you guys have a great day. Have a great eclipse and new moon.